Hello everyone. So I hope that you have watched the last video, which is the first part towards a career in taxation, wherein I gave you a brief overview of how to reach the career portal of a website, especially for Deloitte, which I had showcased in the last video. This time in this video, I wanted to start with an understanding of what EY has to offer on its website. So similar to what Deloitte had in EY, you can find insights on almost every topic, every industry, every service line. However, these are some of the trending topics. You can navigate it from this section and read more about what they had recently published. So all these are very recent articles which have been published by the company employees after a lot of hard work and research, and they act as a very good starting point for all of you to build your case studies or to grab a good understanding of these topics. So this was their insights page. I would leave it on for you all to explore this after you watch the video. And then when you go to services, these are the services that EY has to offer. These are also the areas where you can work as an employee. Consulting, assurance, tax, technology. We have strategy and transaction. You can work in the strategy domain with EY Parthenon, etc. Then you have a lot of industry knowledge present on the company's website. So EY Insights and Services helps frame the future of the industry, which means that they provide detailed understanding of these industries. So for example, if I have to choose one of them and I want to see what the financial services sector is all about, and I click on banking and capital market, this gives me a good, or rather a very good understanding on the entire industry, well researched by the company's employees and approved by the clients. So you should definitely go through this and a lot others depending on your interest of the industry whenever time permits. Right. So as you can read more here, it talks about the banking sector in India. It would also give you the various factors that you must look forward to in the banking sector. So feel free to research on these three tabs: insights, the services tab, and the industries. Again, since we were talking about tax, I wanted to brief you about the tax department at EY. So for as far as tax, as you can see, these are the sub-service lines that you can be a part of: tax compliance, global trade, tax policy and controversy, tax function operations, planning, private tax, digital tax. So let's explore tax now. Okay. So as it is clearly mentioned that all the professionals in tax offer connected services across all the tax disciplines to help in the area of rapid change. EY combines exceptional knowledge and experience with the people and technology platform that makes them an ideal partner for the tax related needs. It has competencies in business tax, international tax, transaction tax, and tax related issues issued associated with people, compliance, and reporting. So you can definitely click on each one of them to understand them better. If I click on international tax, let's see what we get. So international tax talks about cross-border situations and transactions, which includes analysis, reporting, and risk management. So from here, आप topics pick कर सकते हो. You can pick up these keywords. First, you should make sure that these keywords are present in your resume. Second, you can make sure that you are well equipped with these concepts by just simply copy pasting, type it in Google, and you can read about it. So this is for you all to explore. Again, under international tax, or what they have to do is global treasury and capital structure, treasury and tax departments. It's all about restructuring, risk management, etc. You can go read it out, pick up the keywords from here. Again, as I talked about transfer pricing in Deloitte's website also, which was there in the last video, we are also talking about transaction price here. Then if I go back, I have transaction tax. One second. I have transaction tax, compliance, and reporting. So feel free to explore these in much detail. This is for all of you to do. And that was not it. We have tax planning, tax accounting, tax compliance, etc. So whatever these companies have to offer to the clients would be an area of learning for you. Do you agree? Isn't it? So since it's a learning for you, these are the topics they would, or any recruiter would be testing you on. So let's try to connect it with one of the jobs which might be available in tax. So I'll go to job search. Let's look at the students and entry level positions in tax if they are available. Country we can choose as India. City doesn't matter. Let's skip this. Service line, I want tax. And I want to start right now. Right. Okay, so let's have a look at tax ACR tax analyst and what it has to say. This is a job based out in Bangalore, in India, Bangalore, and this is what the job description is. I want you all to pay some attention to read more about it and also look at what the qualifications are. They are just asking for a bachelor's degree. Hence, this is a correct or a good role for you to enter as a tax analyst with having just 0 to 2 years of work experience, but having the confidence, communication, and curiosity to learn. BlueWorks Live and Visio. These are two softwares or rather two tools that you must be aware of. If not, it's okay. As a fresher, it's not important to know everything. You can at least go and read what Visio is. Just simply go to Google, type Visio and see what it mentions or what it tells you. It's a diagramic and vector graphics application and it's a part of the Microsoft 365 family. You should also know what it is used for. Visio is used for drawing a variety of diagrams, flow charts, organizations chart, building plans, floor plans, etc. So again, this is something that even if you've not worked on it, you should know how it or what is it all about, right? So again, they have mentioned what they are looking forward to. As a fresher, they are not expecting much from you, right? These are your core responsibilities, which I'm sure you will spend some time to read about. Moving ahead, this was one example I wanted to show you from the EY's website. Now is the time where we revise or I talk about a few interview questions apart from the fact that you should know what the tax system in India is, what GST is, what a financial year is, assessment year, calendar year, some basic concepts of the financial statements is extremely important. However, I'll just quickly walk you through in this video. If you want this Word document, comment down below your biggest key takeaway from this video, and I will be happy to share this Word document with all of you. So, some of the most common questions are, what is income tax? Definitely a very important question. And here is also an answer to what you can say. You can say that income tax is an annual tax which is charged on the income of a person by the government. Then the income of the person can be categorized as income from salary, income from house property, profit and gains, capital gains, etc. Define an assessment year. What is an assessment year? An assessment year is a year which starts from 1st April and ends on the 31st of March. What is a calendar year? A calendar year starts from the 1st of January and ends at 31st of December. Previous year. What is a financial year? Differentiate between the financial year, assessment year, and previous year. This you guys have already got to know now. What is deferred tax? What is deferred tax asset? What is deferred tax liability? What is working capital and why is it important? Working capital is not just the difference between the current assets and the current liabilities, but what are the current assets, what are current liabilities, and its components should be clear to you. What is taxation? Very obvious question. Why tax? Why do you want to enter into tax? What are the various divisions of tax? As we had just seen, direct, indirect, international, domestic, right? What is alternative minimum tax? Who is an assessee? What do you understand by total income? How many heads are there under the total income? So this means a good understanding of not just the corporate law, the income tax, the GST regime in India would help you cover most of these questions. Right. So I have captured a few of them in this Word document. As I said, this is your preparation should not be limited to this. You should go ahead and read more about other factors and other things that can be crucial for your learning. I showed you just one of the examples. You should go ahead and share with me in the chat box if there is any specific job role that you are targeting, and I promise you I will make a detailed video on that. So I hope that you've learned something in this video and are ready to apply this knowledge to your job applications.